And we're back. Thank you for joining us here in Lake Carnegie on a very seemingly serene morning now, but the wind just really a wild card here, swirling. In that last race, the women's open weight 1V suddenly got extremely windy out of nowhere. Here we are. This is the Princeton women's second varsity. We are sitting 250 meters up on the course. Looks as though Princeton is in lane 3, Big Red is in lane 2, UVA is in lane 1, Radcliffe in lane 4.
What's up? I can pull into you.
Just helping out with some technical difficulties, probably with the 4th lane stake boat. Handing off a pump to Steve, the man Steve. Again, he's the man. Seems like we're going for final points in a lightning 2B race. Again, it is UVA in lane 1, Big Red in lane 2, that's Cornell. Princeton in lane 3, Radcliffe in lane 4. And we're off. Definitely a clean start. And just as the race goes off, there's a stiff gust from lane 4 to lane 1 headwind. We're out of the breakage zone now. This race will go to the finish.
We're sitting about 300 meters up on the course here. Looks like Tigers might be up, as well as UVA. And Radcliffe. So it's like a 3-boat race, just like the varsity contest here. As they come up to us, it is Virginia by about 4 seats over the Tigers. Tigers by about 3 seats over Radcliffe. Radcliffe sitting on 8 seats on Cornell.
Well, it's like you said, Mike, these are pretty much the exact same margins as the 1B race at this point in time as we're approaching the 500 meter mark. Although this time it seems though Princeton really is hanging on to that UVA boat.
Yeah, they really are. It's a little more of a direct head right now. Lane 1's got a little more shelter early on in the course. Tigers keeping it close. So 500 down. UVA sitting up about 7 seats on the Tigers. Tigers sitting up 7 seats on Radcliffe. Radcliffe almost a length up on Cornell.
And UVA desperately going for that stern deck, bow deck. They may have a bow ball on Princeton right now. Princeton maintaining contact, doing a good job. Princeton still sitting up 4 seats on Radcliffe.
So 750 meters gone. It is Virginia still in the lead. Up over Princeton. Princeton up over Radcliffe. Radcliffe up over Cornell.
Oh, very, very stiff gust just now. Seeing a lot of splashes from the blades. Definitely harder to get that blade in the water. Margins staying the same here. UVA up by about a boat length. on Princeton. Princeton up by 5 seats on Radcliffe, and Radcliffe open water on Cornell.
UVA just maintaining their lead over the Tigers. Tigers stretching theirs out on Radcliffe here as we come through the 1,000.
And in this third 500, normally the spot where the wind picks up the most, wind has died down. Definitely more texture on the water, however.
Margins holding. UVA still has a nice lead on the Tigers. Tigers up a length, maybe open on Radcliffe. Radcliffe up open on Cornell. 750 meters to go.
Tigers have sort of moved back into UVA. Still down by 8 seats, but definitely no open water there at this moment. I would say Princeton up by 7 seats on Radcliffe. What do you say, Mike?
Yeah, it's looking like open water up on Radcliffe.
Okay.
UVA still holding the Tigers at about a length. Tigers gonna need to do something big here in the last 500 meters to chunk into that UVA lead.
We talked about how UVA is a very deep team. Well, not only are they deep, they're fierce today. They've come out in force.
One of the first 2 races of the day and are leading the third. All of the NCAA scoring classes.
Now we have a bit of a crosshead here as the wind swirls. Almost a straight cross coming from the lane 1 to lane 4. Really blowing the boats around now. Looks like UVA still 1 length up on Princeton. And Princeton open water on Radcliffe, Radcliffe open water on Cornell.
It is a very stiff crosshead, a lot of crosswind here. Coxswain's doing a great job keeping their boats out of the buoy lines here. UVA now has this race at hand. Up comfortably on the Tigers. The Tigers up comfortably on Radcliffe, and Radcliffe up big on Cornell.
Oh boy. Very, very stiff gust. About 100 meters left here. UVA open on Princeton, Princeton open on Radcliffe, Radcliffe open on Cornell.
UVA across, and they have claimed victory in this second varsity race, followed by Tigers. And it's going to be Radcliffe to Cornell. So far this morning, UVA has taken all 3 races, the 8th floor, the first varsity, and the second varsity.